Hello Scorpio, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your August Tarot Forecast. As always, we'll be looking at your love life, your career and workspace, and we'll get you guidance from the universe on how to best utilize the energies of the month of August. At the end, we'll put some messages from your person of interest to yourself. Alright, let's get started with a quick oracle message and then we'll proceed with tarot. Hope you guys are doing great. Have a few exciting transits coming up in August. I might actually either put something in the blog or do a separate quick reading for it, a separate quick video. But until then, let's focus on where you guys are. This reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Scorpio. So if you're checking this for your sun sign, please check out readings for other placements as well. And of course, check out my TV show, Mindfully Awake. There is a playlist on this very channel with the episodes that have aired so far. And I have new episodes coming up every Friday, 6 p.m. New York time. Usually I post on the community tab or on my Facebook page. So you have the link and you can follow through to watch it live. By the way, you can also call in and ask your questions live. So, Scorpio, beautiful card. This is one of the best cards in this deck, in my opinion. It's called Milk and Honey. And I like this card so much that I can't help but actually read it for you. And you just read, and this is like a story time, you know, like you just look at the picture and enjoy the story. You've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious, when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. These times are precious and only come when you're in your authentic zone, wearing the world as a loose garment, not wanting, yet able to be nourished in ways both tangible and subtle. Abundance is an energy that you are living part of. All your needs are being met. You're given the gift of nourishment in every form. And what I'm getting with this immediately is a quick follow-up that it's important to be careful and very much aware of what is it that you're setting intentions for, what are you manifesting, what are you trying to attract at this time, right? Because this is one of those times where, you know, they say, be careful what you wish for, right? So make sure that you're really speaking out and emanating the energy out of the things, I don't know, the people, the places, the situations that you want to attract. And it's a total different story on how to do that. But if you know, you know, and hopefully that will help you. And this is not necessarily just ignore the negatives and focus on positives. Sometimes people take it that way. No, what I mean is, whatever the topic is, think about what is it that you're trying to achieve, right? And get into that state of mind, get into that energy. Act as if, right? A little bit like that, but not just faking it, right? But really embracing the energy of what it will be like when you have that, when that wish has come true, if you wish. All right, let's go into tarot. I've got the news tarot today for the main read, and we already have something jumping out. We have the Strength card. Could be you're dealing with a Leo, so this is for your love space. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this major arcanus. This is Sagittarius. And we have the Muse of Inspiration, which could be a fire sign. Leo, Sag, or Aries. So we have double Leo, basically. Then for your career space, you have Six of Voices. You have Nine of Inspiration. And you have Page of Materials. And then finally, for your advice, we have Eight of Voices. That's what I was just talking about. Three of Materials, the art of manifestation, and getting out of your head, getting out of self-sabotage and storylines. The Sun, look at that. If this is not the sign to get into the sunny disposition, what is? This is the happiest card in the deck. This is more Leo energy, just saying. The third card I'm getting here. And the bottom of the deck is Muse of Voices, which is Queen of Swords in the traditional deck. So sometimes it doesn't hurt to be pragmatic and straightforward. You know, you don't always have to beat around the bush, right? And it's not guaranteed that if you make the communication friendlier, that your wishes are going to get fulfilled faster. Sometimes it will take you longer because you're avoiding the truth, essentially. You're trying to sweeten it up. And sometimes it becomes a completely different information, not the reality. So there is definitely, and there's a reason why in this deck the kings are the muses, right? So you have the muse of inspiration here. There's a lot of inspiration and creative energy coming in, and I'm not surprised with that milk and honey card, right? Some goodness, some blessings are coming in. And it's very important to acknowledge, first of all, how far you've come to get here, and also to show your appreciation, to show that you're grateful for the universe bringing this into you, for you to be able to have access to resources, to people that you have access to, and be able to collaborate and create together and get inspired from each other, right? So the energy of acknowledging how much you've done, how far you've come, and then acknowledging the part of the divine in this, of your higher power, whatever it is for you, right? And being grateful for that. Don't say anything about the relationship here. But yeah, this is the time of inspiration and building something bigger and better for yourself in life. It doesn't mean that your person is not there. It's just the focus right now is on what your next steps are. What do you want to create in your life? How do you want to take it forward to something more exciting? For your workspace, you have 6 of Voices, 9 of Inspiration, and Page of Materials. They're all different resources, which to me immediately means that you need all kinds of resources. So do not neglect some of the things that seem in abundance. You take it for granted, or you're saying, okay, we only need people with these skills and not those, right? There's something about it there, and take it how it resonates for your area of business specifically, right? But you need all these different powers to combine them together to alchemize and to get the work done, basically, right? So you may struggle with scarcity of resources. That's what I'm getting to you, or with fear that they may not last. Like for some of you, the scenario is that the situation seems too good to be true, right? And you'll try to save for the rainy day, to have some kind of contingency plan, because I mean, this is just not gonna last, right? So again, do yourself a favor and have that sense check. You have the King of Swords here. Be realistic, pragmatic, sensible, right? Turn on the logic, but also trust that the choices you're making, your team are making, they make sense, right? You don't need to double check, triple check, and secure a safety net for everything. And then for your advice, so these 2 cards to me immediately speak of what I was talking about, was paying attention to the stories you tell about your situation, your life, and where you're going, right? It's very important to embrace the sun energy of a healed version of yourself, and also a happy version of yourself, at least joyful, right? As having reason to jump up and down, to dance, to sing, to yell, whatever it is for you, that representation. Get into that. If you were doing that right now, what would you be excited about? What would you be joyful about, right? Deep into that, like dive into that energy, embrace it. It's really important, and this is the least you can do to bring in that abundance that we were talking about with milk and honey card, right? So you dive into that energy, and then it will attract what is yours, what is supposed to be yours. Okay, let's get some messages for Scorpio from their person of interest. Messages for Scorpio, please. I've got my Light Series Tarot back. Oh, not back really, it's a new deck, but you know what I mean. Those who don't know, I wasn't able to use this deck, like my previous deck, because it was missing one card. But now I have a brand new shiny deck. Okay, we have Queen of Wands in reverse, clarified by Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so your person doesn't want to rush things with you. That's what I'm getting here. First of all, because they've been burned before, not necessarily by you, but you know, they're taking this in. Secondly, because they're trying to be mindful of their finances and resources at this time. They don't want to, you know, they don't want to spend everything just trying to impress you. They don't want to overpromise, like they would create the image of being super successful, but then, you know, a couple of months down the line, you'll find out that it's not even nearly the case. So they're trying to find this balance between being too rigid and being too kind of like spending and just showing off, right? They're not having a good time with it. Like, it's not easy to find this balance. So if you feel some kind of disbalance in this area of how much attention your person is paying to you, how much they're spending with you, and what the conversations are like when it comes to finances and other resources, right? But be kind and see if you can support them, especially with this luck that you have here this month. The rainbow is one of the ultimate symbols of luck. With all the luck that you have on your side in this month, maybe you can show a trick or two to your person on how to bring about abundance and avoid just calculating what you have and just sitting on it, making sure that it doesn't go anywhere, because it's not a healthy attitude towards money or any other resource for that matter. Okay, so I think this is all for you, Scorpio. Thank you very much for joining me today. Please check out my show. If you like the video, please like the reading, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with others who may benefit from this type of information. Until next time.